I remember when I first got the job, the person that brought me on said, "Are you ready for an adventure?" And boy, she sure was right. I've been at NBC for 42 years now. I would get a call once a week, wake me up, middle of the night, "Can you go here? Can you go there?" We'd shoot for NBC Nightly News, we'd shoot for Today Show, we'd shoot for Dateline. I've met every president since Nixon, every rock star, every movie star, famous directors, and then regular people on the street that have made my life so much more fulfilling because they're part of the stories that we tell in the news. Hey, look, there's a guy with a camera. First thing I do is when I walk into an environment is I check out the scene. I look around and I see what I can do. So I'll look at the lighting in the room. I'll see if there's enough light. There's enough light coming in the window. Do I need lights? I like to just light things with different ratios of light on people's faces. Essentially, you need 3 lights to light an interview. You need a key light, which basically sits off to the side, and it lights the dark side of your face. And then we come in with a little fill light on this side. It doesn't have to equal the intensity of this light. It just has to fill a little bit to give a more dynamic look. If you look at a lot of Rembrandt's paintings, the light is coming from a certain direction, and that's basically what's lighting the person. The other side is kind of dark, so it gives a 3-dimensional look. The third light is called a hair light or a backlight. Essentially, it separates you out from the background. You want to make it look like it's not lit. That's the whole point. You want to make it look natural, but with a little craftiness in there. I'll look at different backgrounds, so to speak. I'll look to see if I need props. Do I need something in the shot to help the shot look better? Because a lot of times we go in and it's just a blank wall. It's like, what do I do with that? There's a lot I can do. I can light backgrounds, I can put different lighting up, but essentially as long as your person's in focus, it looks good to you, and you have control of your camera and what it can do, different lenses, give you different looks, it's usually going to be okay. The job becomes a craft. It's not just turning on a camera and shooting, it's creating a look. You have to think like a journalist. The number one piece of advice is to be curious, is to ask questions and get to the bottom of things. You can't just show up and turn a camera on and shoot. You have to ask questions, you have to ask follow-up questions. This way it'll give you an idea of what you need to shoot to satisfy a producer. It's not going to work every day 9 to 5 or doing some desk job. It's just the unknown. I don't know what I'm getting next. I don't know where I'm going next. I don't know who I'm meeting next. And I like that. When I was young, my dad brought me here to NBC to see the tour. I got to see the behind the scenes of how things operated, what the guys did, what the engineers did. And I ended up working here. It's amazing that I ended up coming to the place that I revered when I was a child, when my dad brought me here. Wow, I want to do that. It's been a front row ticket to events, to people, to all kinds of stuff that's going on in the world that I've had opportunity to witness.